A guy, right? Okay, so you've been
Go
to
on.
Morris Lubricants in Shrewsbury.
I have, once or
You've seen
twice.
how all is made.
I have.
Okay, well, we're now going to look at the distant future.
Go on.
Okay.
How's that look to you?
So, technologies, okay, so it's all about how these technologies are going to evolve to meet the demand on reducing emissions. Okay,
Right.
So there's three factors. It doesn't matter what kind of approach you're looking at, there's three factors that have got to work. Firstly is the technology's got to be in place for the vehicles. Secondly, the infrastructure's got to be in place.
Yeah.
Okay, because without the infrastructure, doesn't matter if you've got the technology, you can't make it work. And thirdly is the price parity. So the cost of these newer vehicles coming through cannot be a million miles away from the existing vehicles we have today. Otherwise, nobody will buy them.
Of course, yeah.
So those have all got to be tick boxes. They've all got to go green for anything to work going forward. So there's kind of three kind of avenues that we could possibly go down. So this is purely speculation like this, okay? But, so obviously electrification, okay? I mean, there's no speculation, there'll be some form of electrification. Hydrogen internal combustion engine.
Yeah.
And fuel cell, okay?
Yeah.
So at the moment, those are the three kind of technologies that we can see are going to emerge in order to try and achieve this reduction in emissions and you know, obviously make the world a cleaner place. So
yeah.
which one will win? We don't know. It could be a combination of all three. I mean, there's a lot of development going into electrification of the heavy truck market at the moment. Okay, so we're seeing ideas put forward for the kind of the shorter distance work for the lighter trucks, the light to medium sort of sized trucks, for kind of hub to spoke kind of distribution.
Yeah, but a massive weight penalty to pay for that sort of.
Well, this is it. So they can't go far anyway, and obviously then you've got to charge them up again as well.
Yeah.
And the big benefit of that kind of setup also is the where you've got ultra low emission zones, like London will become. You know, if you're going to be travelling into cities where that is a restriction, then obviously BEV trucks are going to be the best way forward.
Of course, yeah.
But then, as you know, as you start to want to increase the range and the payload of that truck, the batteries have got to go up in size.
So so your payload goes down.
The payload goes down. So if you look at that, and of course there's a price disparity, as soon as you start putting bigger and bigger batteries onto a truck, then the price goes through the roof as well.
It does.
So this price parity point then comes into play. So it looks like we could see short to medium term the development not only of, as I say, these battery electric vehicles for shorter work, but also hybrids. Because obviously with a hybrid, you can have a smaller battery on there. So if you've got an internal combustion engine and a battery, that battery does not have to be as big as a battery electric vehicle. So that could be a middle ground which is more commercially viable in terms of the price parity. So they're talking about, you know, the development. Certainly a lot of truck manufacturers are looking at the hybrid as being something that sits between that shorter haul kind of workload and the longer haul kind of workload. So that could well work. Some of the best inventions are completely accidental, aren't they?
It could all just be a bowl of Weetabix at the end of the day, couldn't it? And we've been missing it all along. Oh yeah, it was just
absolutely. Yeah, we've been tripping over it without really seeing it. So I think it's.
I'm fascinated by it all, but I'd like to think I can see past a lot of the. I'd like to think.
There's a lot of greenwashing. There's a lot of greenwashing going on as well, which doesn't add up.
Only trees hugging.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not against hugging trees, but I don't do it for a living. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's got to stand up. It's got to be sensible.
Exactly. So I think it's a case of wait and see, really, Guy. But yeah, and as it evolves, of course, we've got to be ready to go with it. You know, I mean,
if there's electricity in some form or other, right? So yes, if we're currently running hybrid trucks, battery trucks for short runs, and then technology is there, well then great, great.
Yeah, I mean,
we've got to be ready for it.
Yeah, I mean, even Morris Lubricants, even in that field, you know, these battery packs have thermal management fluids that need to be changed. You know,
you're not going to be out of work anytime soon.
E-transmission, you know, the new e-transmission systems, they need lubrication. So we'll change our focus as these technologies emerge.
You'll evolve with the times.
To keep the customer happy.
And that's what you do. That's what you do. That's what Morris do.
That's what we have to do. We've been doing for the last 153 years.
You're doing all right. You're still here, boy.
We're still here,
You're doing so much right. You're doing so much right.
So whatever emerges, the hope is that we'll be able to provide the necessary assistance to our customers to, you know, to integrate those new technologies into their fleets. So we'll see what the future brings.
Oh, it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, guy.
I'm looking forward to it.
So if you want to see any more content like this or any more videos with Guy, then visit My Lubricants website or our YouTube channel.